What's up guys, it's Roger and welcome back to the channel. And today we're playing some Nordic Ashes, which is another bullet heaven. I'm going to start with my favorite character here for today. We're just going to go to like the third world in the rotation, and we're going to go in hard mode really quick. And then you can just jump in as fast as you can. We have our level page here. I have some free levels because of the meta progression that I have. I like to dump those straight into this because you get extra XP from killing enemies right off the bat. And with 10 extra points, which is what you get from the meta progression, that gets max rank. So now we have a bunch of extra stuff. This guy right here, you can see this little dude is my summon. He spawns flowers that you can see kind of popping up around. And when the flowers kill something, it also attracts the XP to me. So the XP comes straight to me. This character is like the summoning character, which is a character class that I really like in any game that I play, you know, whether it's like an RPG or something like this. So I instantly became a pretty big fan of her. These boxes drop money and stuff. If you didn't see yesterday, I played Death Must Die, which is another bullet heaven that I really enjoy. And I'm going to be playing them all week long while I am away. And kind of just uploading some videos to this channel, which I haven't done for a little while. So if you want to see that, make sure you are subscribed so you can see some more of these, and go watch yesterday's video as well. It's a little crit shrine right here. I do have some XP on me and some levels, so I should go ahead and spend those. We have different summons here, a lot of different stuff on our tree. I really like this little dude here. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this, and then I can put a level into him. And his name is Skog. As much as I like him, I also like this big old dude, Chili, because he does fire damage. These guys just kind of run at the enemies. And you can see now, I'll start summoning some of those. You can see those little purple guys running around. Those are my Skogs, and they run in there and do poison damage. As you can see there, I just picked up some items. So the first one I got does fire damage, which is good. It's going to buff this guy, which I'm going to grab one of them right now. And then this one is Poisonous Mushroom. So when we attack with any relic, we throw Poisonous Mushrooms, which is really good because we're going to get some extra poison damage from something like this. And before we do that too much, I do want to get something like this, which gives us a green heart every minute, which is really good because we can get some stuff down here, which gives us extra damage from green hearts. And there's also this, which gives us extra damage from summons. So we're going to try to get 3 levels really quickly. There we go, 3 levels, and then we can grab that. Start looking at some other stuff here. Looking at the mini-map, I'm just kind of running around 2 different things. This is a timed thing we can do here, and it gives us another thing that's good for fire damage. There's a boss-type enemy right here. Not a boss, but an elite it is, which will die really quickly here soon, and that'll give us a big XP boost, as you can see, once he dies. 3 seconds here, so I'm going to wait till this completes. The nice thing about this one is I don't need to use my mouse really at all, except for when I level, which is what I prefer for the most part from games like this. Do I go movement speed or attack speed? I want to go attack speed actually. And then we're going to keep leveling up Skog. I can level up my first guy here too, which I do enjoy doing, but I really like focusing Skog first because I think he's the best summon. You can see what we're getting from our level ups here, and I can re-roll them. But first I'm going to go ahead and just level him up a few times, not caring what I get. Now that this summons thing is white, I know that I can actually focus it now. So we'll re-roll until C. Now our next upgrade will be a summon upgrade, which will give me 3 summons from these guys, which is something I really want to see. I'll take damage for this, but I really want it because now I'm faster, which is awesome. Got some good XP there. So we'll go ahead and spin that in just a second, and it looks like I can buy this, or no, 15 seconds and I get 25 gold. Gold is going to be spent in between stages, and you'll see that very soon. I'm going to reroll so I can keep getting summon upgrades, hopefully. There we go. Now we get 4 of these guys. On the next upgrade, we'll get 5 of these guys, and that's where it kind of starts going crazy. And you'll see these games usually get pretty hectic. I mean, the entire part of a bullet heaven is the opposite of a bullet hell, right? Usually a bullet hell, you're getting all these bullets and enemies thrown at you, and you have to dodge. But in a bullet heaven, you are the one spamming all this stuff out, right? So that's what I really enjoy about them. It's just fun. Oh, right, I was standing in that circle for an amount of time. Oh, I actually have an upgrade in my meta progression tree that makes these things reset sometimes, and I'm actually getting really lucky right now because they keep resetting. I think it's like a quarter chance. Dodge that guy really quick, he flies in. Gotta make sure you're walking around. We don't actually have any built-in dodges to this class, or this game, I should say. Like I can't press spacebar and dodge, which is a big thing in a lot of other bullet heavens, but in this one, you don't have that. So you gotta be a little careful sometimes because you don't just want to get junked up from that. Oops, I had to spend points to reroll this guy. But I want summon upgrades. It's good to get damage upgrades for him too. So I might try to get a damage upgrade on the final upgrade because that one gives us a lot more boost. This is really good. This is going to be a big XP attraction. We love to see that. So that'll be much easier for us to grab XP off the ground, and the XP will be worth more. This guy's going to zoom at us here soon. We're just going to lead him around in corners, or in circles I should say. Get a chest out of him, which is just like a direct upgrade to something that we have. Extra summons on Ivy is something I'll take actually. Go up here, and I think I can upgrade this guy again really quick. Summons is on the next level 2. And we can start this, which is going to be a lot of extra enemies coming at us. Harder enemies too, I should say. And you can see all those yellow dots on the minimap. I need to kill 50 of those, which is 47 now, 46, 45. Some of them will have some ranged attacks and stuff, so we need to keep our eye on the ball and gotta be careful. My eyes can get a little overwhelmed in this game sometimes just because it's a lot of enemies. And see, like that guy was an explosive dude, and he was just gonna run at me until I died. But I saw him really there. At the end, there's some items you can pick up, like the one I just did. Press E, use it, kind of knocks out back enemies, which is always a nice thing to have. We'll go summons. See, that's damage is our final one there. I kind of want to spend some points to see if I can get damage and summons, or I can just go 11 summons. And they won't have the greatest damage in the world if I do that, but at the same time, having 11 of them means they're just going to get spammed out. And there's some other big boosts I can get from actually evolving the weapons, which I'm going to show you here very soon. So let's see, we'll kill that one more guy right there, and we'll get that. I see a good item here, which I can press this. It's going to suck up all the XP on the map. This will give us some more health. And I will do that really quickly. And now there's nothing else on the map, so we have collected everything on the map that there is to get. I need one more level here. The good thing about this character is I can literally just kind of sit still. And, oh, this reset actually. This is another poison relic, so I will take that. You can go back and pause if you really want to read that. It's nice that these are resetting now. It's a new meta progression thing I just got. So let's grab 11 of these guys, and you're going to see they fly out. But we can ascend this too. That crystal that I picked up at the beginning of the run, if you're like, what was that crystal, Roger? It's for this. It's for ascending. So there's 2 different paths here, and we can do them both, and I'm going to do them both. I like to start with this one. The damage dealt by Skog summons to poison enemies is multiplied by 2. So sure, we didn't get a bunch of damage upgrades on this guy, but since he's going to poison them, it's going to double the damage he's doing anyways. And when there's 11 of him flying around, a lot of damage, you know? Oh, I didn't see that guy, but that's okay. You can see our health in the top left. It's not like a health bar type thing. It's literal hearts. Since we're in hard mode, we do take a little more damage to bosses, I believe. So we need to be careful with stuff like that. There are things like healing potions, which you can see on the map up here. And there is a chance, these are only supposed to heal red hearts, but I might be able to, nope, couldn't pick that one up. Sometimes you can pick them up, and they actually give you health on your soul hearts and stuff too. But it looks like I did not get lucky enough there. Getting some good XP here. So what we can do, there's several things we could level up, but I'm going to do this really quick. This is our ultimate ability. So now we have a level on that. So when I press spacebar or R, it's going to use our ultimate ability, which on this character is like a bunch of sticks come out of the ground, which doesn't sound very impressive unless you're looking for something to help you make s'mores. But it's really good on this character because they have little angry faces on them, and they do a bunch of damage to bosses and elites and everything in between. So it's really good stuff. But I like this character a lot because you can get her just where you can kind of sit still and not have to worry about anything, because my summon's just going to go out and go crazy with it. And then my main summon spawns a bunch of flowers everywhere. And those flowers just pick up the XP and shoot the XP straight to me. So then I don't even really have to walk around by the end of the run. Right now I will, since he's not leveled up much. So it's not going to be like a bunch of flowers everywhere. What we can do is start leveling this character. And I like leveling this summon in summons and area. So get a few levels on. See, the next one's going to be area. So I make the flowers really big, and I get as many as the flowers going everywhere as I can. The skin I have on is like a Halloween skin that I got, which is why I'm like Dia de los Muertos type thing. So that's why I'm kind of like a skeleton. In case you were wondering that. I really like this one. It's such a far cry and a good example of showing how different the genre of bullet heavens can be. If you look at yesterday's video, which is Death Must Die, which is like all about dodging and being very active, you know? It's like a closer to, what's it called? Bloodborne, that goes to those kind of games, Dark Souls, mixed with a bullet heaven, you know? So you have to be very active. You have to be clicking your mouse and aiming everything that you do. But in this one, you just need to move around and really watch your actual movement. So movement speed is much more important in this one, you know, stuff like that, which is not something you need to focus on as much. In Death Must Die, I mean, you want to be fast there, but you need to mainly watch your dodges with your actual like spacebar dodges. But in this one, it's much different, and I really like that they can both be so different, yet both be challenging and fun to play. So I'd love to see some more summons here if I could. I'll just take the, okay, there's a summons, and I got some area. I don't want to be too stingy because I don't want to waste too many levels, although you'll see in this game that you get a lot of levels, especially when I started with something like maxing out the extra amount of XP that I get. Should be a wizard up here, there he is. We have the boss coming on the top, you can see the timeline on the top of the screen. So we know there's going to be another elite enemy coming soon. And then after that, we will get the first boss. There should be 2 bosses, and then you go to the final stage, which is like the final boss, obviously. 5 levels here. We can go ahead and get the summons going here. I'm going to reroll that. We'll take area, and then we'll reroll that once we have some more points there. Anything with area and summons, and preferably both at once if I can get it, is what I look for on that summon. Because like I said, look how many flowers I have everywhere now, and they can get like 10 times bigger than that. And that's what I want. I want the flowers to be just mongo massive, covering as much area as they can, so they can pull in as much XP as they can. So then I don't have to worry as much myself about actually picking the XP up. This guy's gonna fly at me, but not quick enough because my guys are gonna smack him down quicker. So let's see if I can get a summons or area. I'm fine with area. Big flowers, in my mind, basically equates to the same thing as a bunch of flowers. You know, like they're basically the same thing. But if I can get a bunch of flowers and they're big, well, I think that's kind of better, in my opinion. Don't really need these potions, but it's good to have them everywhere. Here we go. Mama Burger. So I can use my ult here. It'll summon all those little sticks. See, it kind of chases the boss around, shreds her down pretty darn good. She's going to do like a little dash attack on us here. We got to dodge that really quick. And she died. At the end of the stage, a bunch of XP flies to me because of some of the meta progression that I have. You get a Ascendant Crystal right here, Ascension Crystal, every time you get to the store, and you get to the store every time you finish the stage out. So we can use our other Ascension Crystal to get this poison area on Skog here. So now he has both of his upgrades, which is really good, obviously. I'm going to keep my XP really quick because you can actually trade your XP for gold, and I might want to do that. I don't need 2 full red heart containers because we get green hearts on this character, and we want green hearts. I will take extra damage. And meteors from the sky. This is actually not that great of an item, so I will skip it for now. And I'll take the trap. It's good to bait the enemy sometimes. So yeah, I will not actually trade for gold here. I will take this. Well, let's reroll really quick. You can reroll the shop for 3 gold. Obviously pretty good deal, especially if you get something like this. Reduces cooldowns for each green heart you own. And that's this character's entire purpose. We don't have anything that does paralyzing right now, so I'm not going to waste my time with that. But this is a summon. So that's literally perfect for us. And this is a different character up here. Sometimes in the shop, other characters pop up and you can get their items as well. So now we can actually level this up, which I think I will do after I finish leveling up Ivy here. So I'll take the area on that, and I'll take the area on that. And that was all of our points there. So we'll focus this other thing in just a second here. But you'll see I summon owls around me now. There it is. It's 1 owl. See the little owl next to me? And he kind of shoots his feathers. So we can level that guy up here very soon. He's actually a pretty good summon. And now that we went through that beginning stage and we were at the store, all these other little shrines just respawn. So now we can run around and grab these other shrines again. So like this one, we need to kill 350 enemies and we get better effect probability. So we kind of just sit here and let our stuff just frag out because as you can see now, they're pretty dang strong. We have that poison area coming off of Skog, which is doing double damage to the enemies that it's touching, while he himself is also doing double damage because he's double ascended. And that's the stuff I love in this game. Like, you can just go crazy with all the ascensions and stuff, and it takes a while. You know, you're probably like, this game looks really easy. There's different stages that have different effects it puts on you. Like, one stage will freeze you if you're not careful, another one can set you on fire, and on expert level it's even harder than hard, which I'm on right now. On top of that, I have a lot of meta progression because I play the game a good amount. So I have a lot of stuff unlocked that's just helping me at base, you know? I already had a bunch of free levels when I started this game, 10 free level up points, because I played the game a bunch. So you gotta keep that stuff in mind too. We'll walk up to this shrine up here really quick, and then I'll spin my points on our little owl dude for a second. Actually, you could grab this, absorb all damage received a hit, and heals you a red heart when it breaks. That seems like a pretty good deal to me. We can kill this guy really easily here, then we can grab that. That might reset. But either way, oh, we dropped a chest down here. Gotta watch your minimap for stuff like that. Thank you very much. Piece of gold above us here. Slingshot, I'm not gonna waste my time with. Projectiles on this guy, though, we will take because we actually do want to level him up. Let's walk over to our right here, but yeah, we'll walk right. We gotta build some XP back up. But now, see how big our flowers are? Well, it's not like we have a ton of flowers going out, but they're huge. So they're gonna bring us a lot of stuff. This is another poison type trinket here. So these little trinkets and stuff, which I can show you on the level up page here, all of these are trinkets, and I have so many that it's like going down to a different page, but it's really fun to keep collecting them. So let's see, for this guy, do you have a summons? No, you have projectile, because it's just you. So we'll do damage, and then we'll try to focus projectile if I can. So that we can get him shooting out like 20 feathers at once would be pretty sick. Take a sip of water there. If you don't mind real quick. They get pretty parched talking to such beautiful people all day. Yeah, I've missed kind of just making chill videos on this channel. If you want to see more of this series or any other game that I'm going to cover in the next few days here, or like I said yesterday with Death Must Die, I would very much so consider doing that when I have some spare time and I'm just feeling like chilling out. Let's see if that shrine resets. It did reset. What is this one? 100% damage while you only have 1 red heart or less. Well, we have 2 red hearts. Maybe I could figure out a way to get rid of a red heart? Not sure. We'll look into it. Projectiles is what I want for you. Oh, that's perfect. 13 projectiles. Yeah, let's level up the penetration and the damage now, because now we have 13 projectiles, which is quite a bit. And you can see him just like shooting the feathers out. Well, you kind of can. It's kind of hard to see through all the effects sometimes, but that's kind of the point of a bullet heaven, like I was saying earlier. It's not a bullet hell where we're dodging all the enemy's bullets. We're the ones going crazy. Look how many Skogs are out there. That's just really fun to me. And you can see at the top left, look how many green hearts we have now. Every single one of those is giving us more attack speed, which is just throwing more Skogs and stuff out. And I am not even a fraction of how strong I'm going to get on this run. This is not a very good relic, but we can get it and we can actually sell it. So I'll do that and then I can show you guys how that interaction works. This was like a really good finishing level here. We need 5 points to finish this. So look at this. The legendary damage, legendary projectiles, we shoot 18 feathers and they each do 98 to 106 damage, which is really powerful. See, stuff can't even get to me. That's why I love this character. There's some other characters that are much more like melee kind of. But as you'll kind of notice the running theme of games that I play like this, I like characters that can create a lot of easy space for you and make sure stuff can't really get close to you. And it just kind of slays them out before they can do anything. Like, that's the fun stuff in these games to me. All right, we'll take that. Is that going to reset again? Okay, no, we didn't get lucky again on that, which is fine with me. Let's walk down and left here. We can go down to this shrine down here. Before we do that, I'll show you. So we can go to a weapon like this, which I don't really want, and we can hold E on it. And that will give us some money and some level up stuff. So I don't really care about this or the slingshot. So why don't we just go ahead and sell those? Next up, I'm going to max out... Well, we should start doing Chili here because this is a really good summon. So now we can actually reroll and try to get some summon upgrades on this guy, which we're not getting lucky with. Oh my god. Really? Okay. I mean, if you want me to go suck my own eggnog, then just say it. But Jesus, that was crazy. I'm going to press R here and summon our ultimate so that I can kind of help us frag out a bit, because we're going to get swarmed by a good amount of enemies here. Another boss there, but he's dead already because we're really strong. I can use my ability right here, this item I just picked up, and shoot some fireballs out. Look at this big chunky boy. He's actually kind of thick. Oh, wait, no, he got fragged. He sucks. He didn't really stand a chance against the absolute god gamer. Let's see here. Okay, now I'm just going to give him 1 level and see if I can actually reroll into some summons here. What is going on? There we go. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to be picky. Let's just level this guy up because we're already super strong. I just wanted to show you this guy. You can kind of see them. There's like these little chilies like at the bottom right there. Top right, you can see them running out. And they make like fire pools and stuff. Or they do little fire explosions when they kill people, which is really good, obviously. It's a very strong unit. It's one of my favorites. And it goes well with this guy. The other 2 summons on this character is a pea shooter little guy, and he actually has projectiles. And then these guys, which like run in and blow up, I believe. But I didn't focus those this run because I think that these 2 are the best summons. And then I happen to get another summon from the other character in the shop, which is just complete happenstance. But it worked out completely fine. This is another good fire thing, which is going to make fire cyclones on burning enemies, which is kind of perfect to level up our fire guy right now when we're getting that. There's one more guy out there. There we go. This other boss type guy right here. Perfect. This actually just reset, and this is another XP item, which is going to boost our XP gain by another 50%. We can use our ultimate here again really quick and just use dust and stuff. Yeah, so it's safe to say this is a pretty strong run. That happens a lot with this character, which is why I like her. Ooh, summons and attack speed. Yeah, yes, please. 2 more XP points. Let's do our poison damage next. Obviously, Skog, I think, is doing the most for us, so if we get our poison damage up, it's pretty fresh right there. After that, we can do our area of effect, and then we can do our... Actually, I think there's just a straight-up damage upgrade on this skill tree. I should probably do that first. But I already started doing the poison, so we'll do that. Because as you can see here, I'm going to get a good amount of XP from being, you know, kind of a god. But this character is just really fun. There's other characters. One of them has like more swords and axes and hammers. That's like the basic character. And even though he is a basic bitch, he's also very fun and can get some really good runs. And there's some really hard characters too. This is one character that gets better based off how much money you're holding. But obviously, if you're holding more money, then you can't spend it, you know? So that can get kind of difficult. Gotta dodge this guy. He's doing some attacks here. He's dead. That was the boss for this stage. I should have picked up more money that time around, but I didn't. So I don't really have much to spend here, but luckily, drop a little. What's this? Projectiles? Maybe. So we do have a descendant shard here, so we can go out on the owl, on Ivy, or on Chili. I'm gonna do it on Chili. So we can either get fire pools that he makes or explosion propagates. This one is really good, spicy explosion, because it just like makes crazy amounts of explosions. We're gonna go just our base damage up. That's damage on everything, up to 25% extra. So yeah, pretty darn good. This is another fire item here. This is for paralyzing, so we don't really want that. What's this? Summons pine cones that explode. Is that actually a pine, or is it actually a summon item though? Sometimes things say summon and they're not actually summons. No, see, it's a weapon and it's range, but it's not actually a summon. Okay, we'll go with this though. And then we'll just bust it out of here. I don't really care to reroll or anything. We'll save our money for the final store here in a little bit. I'm gonna go right over here to start out. Look at these pine cones popping up. That's kind of funny actually. There's kind of a Halloween version of that with pumpkins, but now we have pine cone instead. This is really good, but we can't even get a blue heart because our green hearts would just kill it. That's kind of the thing with this character. I love this item, but you can't even get the blue hearts and keep them because they just get eaten up by the green hearts that you spawn with this character. So a little bit annoying there, but still, it's nice to have. Why not? I just like collecting as many items as I can in one run. This is probably the most items I've ever had in one run. I'm just going crazy. The game kind of, when I started it, it made me redo my meta progression, which if you don't know what meta progression is, it's something, usually like a material that you collected during your runs that you can then spend outside of your runs to get overall buffs to all your characters when you go back in. So you can get like an overall damage percentage boost. So then every character you spawn in on will have that damage percentage boost. So you keep doing that until you get strong overall just by, you know, doing more runs. And then it just makes your runs throughout time easier to accomplish. So that's how you kind of do that, and it goes in par with your skill leveling up, hopefully. And then, yeah, you get better at everything all at once. This will be really good. Okay, we're already at... Oh, no, I spawned him, actually. Hello, where is he? There's actually some guys that could hit me here because they have projectiles they're throwing at me. I also hate this boss because he's really freaking annoying. But I have 16 levels, so I feel like I should spin those really quick. Let's go for area. Yeah. And then let's do fire damage, because I'm doing a good amount of that. The relic I'm about to pick up, fire damage goes in to poison damage. Okay, good, I dodged that. I almost dodged that too. It's okay, he's dead. We only lost one green heart, which is gonna refresh itself. Pretty easy stuff. I need to kill 70 more enemies. This guy's charging at me. Dodge that. It's hard to kind of see stuff sometimes in this game is my really only complaint. And I can turn down the effects a little bit if I want to. I already have them turned down. That's why my summons are a little bit like opaque. But not something that I really care to do anymore. If I'm playing on like expert mode and I'm really tryharding, then maybe I would do that. But right now, I'm just like, I couldn't care less. Okay, good, I dodged that. They keep summoning icicles under my feet, and it's really annoying. But I have a lot of levels, so we can probably max out almost everything on our screen here. We'll go ahead and do this really quick. That's cooldown, and then we can keep summoning our ultimate ability. You can level your ultimate ability 3 times. Obviously, it gets stronger with each level, noticeably stronger. So the final boss will probably get dusted by something like a level 3 ultimate, not to mention all the summons that we have. I'm trying to get some gold here so I can use it on the final shop. This is a new item for me. What is this? Oh, charming fun. Okay. Just boost across the screen, but we, like I said, need some more gold actually. Gold drops randomly, but it also drops out of chests, so we might need to explore a little bit and see if we can find some chests maybe. There's a piece of gold right here. Oh, the gold stack just dropped above us. Okay, now we have 23, so we can go back. I'm not really gonna have gold for the final shop, it looks like, but I'm not too worried about that because we're, you know, I would say we're strong enough, to put it simply. There is a chest on the ground to our bottom left, but I can also walk to the top right until we loop around to it because the map does loop. There's some gold. And some more gold. We can go back and keep leveling stuff up here. And I guess we can level up these pine cones as well. I'm not gonna try to focus them to be anything specific because I don't really care at this point, but I mean, why not? Why not just max everything out that we own? Yeah, no, this is where it gets pretty crazy. That's why I like the characters to have like some kind of XP boost right at the beginning, because they just get insane. They go insane on mode. I'll come back down for this gold really quick. Jeez, I thought the map would have looped by now, so I could have got back to that chest, but it's taking a long time. Drop some gold? You know drop gold? Okay, that's fine. Another one did. This is a red heart shrine. It just heals all your red hearts, but obviously I haven't taken damage to my red hearts because they're locked behind 16 rows of green hearts, so. Little chesty chest. Yeah, I'll definitely take a damage boost on Skog, which is, when we get to the end of this run, it'll show the damage recap, and you'll see, like, Skog is absolutely insane. He always goes crazy. Illy will probably be up there too, and Ivy doesn't usually do crazy damage. Yeah, I couldn't get back to that chest, it never looped. All the XP is gonna fly to me. And luckily they finally added this, so I can actually trade in my XP. I don't care about the pine cones, so let's just trade in my XP for gold here. So there you go, now you can see we have 68 gold, not quite 69, but we're trying. We'll re-roll this really quick. Yeah, I'll take a purple chest. Let's see, this will be an epic upgrade of some kind. Ivy to 6. Yeah, we'll do that. 50% cooldown, oh my god, yeah, I'll be a little faster. Reroll this really quick, only 18, so I can't do too much. I can get projectile speed, which I think makes my summons move faster. I could be incorrect about that, but I believe it does. That's 7, I only have 6, so we might as well do the chest. And something good, please. Oh yeah, chili to 8, perfect. 1 gold buff, can't use it, don't really care. We'll fight the final boss. Who is it on this one? Sindri and his brother, Brock. These guys are actually really annoying. I hate them a lot, but I'm thinking, yeah, we're gonna do a lot of damage. Oh my god, they're dead. Yeah, so usually they stand more of a chance, but like I said, pretty strong run. So many items, jeez, my god. Total damage, 1.5 mil, 436,000 that came from Skog, 415,000 came from Ivy, which is pretty crazy when you think about it, but it makes sense with how many flowers are just everywhere. Chili, 268,000. And then you can see all of our other little guys doing some pretty good stuff too, except for Pinecone that did 725 damage. So, probably a reason why Pinecones are not weapons for most people. And I can show you the meta progression really quick too, so you can see we can trade in these seeds we've been picking up for flower, or excuse me, literally excusing Saber, but leaves. And now we can use these leaves to do upgrades. So like right here is the only one I can do because I only have 1 leaf. So it's like burn damage is up. Ding, there you go. So I have things like damage up, and I started with all these extra levels and stuff. So pretty cool stuff there, and very fun stuff. There's a bunch of characters as you can see here, and then there's a bunch of levels, and they're always updating it. And then each one has normal, hard, and expert mode, and beyond that actually has Ragnarok modes too. But if you want to pick it up for yourself, I definitely recommend it. It's very cheap on Steam, like $4 or something. Always a great deal on these bullet diamonds. And that's going to do it for me today. So if you want to leave me a like or subscribe, I very much appreciate that. Go check out yesterday's video on Death Must Die, and that's going to do it for me. So as always, have a great day.